welcome back to another video. My name is Elder.
My name is Luís.
And this is our drag racing car, our racing car. Us together, two friends together, build this racing car. And on this video today, we're gonna show you from the very beginning to as it is now. And you guys probably find it strange. You might don't know what it is, but Luís is gonna take you through and explain what it is.
So this is a SEAT Cordoba. You probably never seen one like this, but we're gonna explain what we done and why does it look like.
It only looks like this because it crashed the last one.
Yeah, you might remember this 2 years ago.
Yeah, Luís been following us on this journey. Luís unfortunately crashed the last one.
Here to tell the story.
And we decided to go a little different. So we decided to go with a longer car with the same front end. So we came up with a SEAT Cordoba. And guys, it's a 1.9 TDI. Yes, it's diesel, but it uses more noise than diesel. And gearbox, manual, 6-speed. And we're gonna take you through.
PD for life. We're gonna leave you some footage with how everything began, what we done, everything from detailing to explain you why we done it, how we done it, to get to how it is now. Any questions you have, any comments you would like to leave us, please comment down below. We will be happy to explain. Bear in mind, done by two guys with only a grinder and a welder. So we're happy with what we've done. We're very proud. Hope you enjoy it.
We went from this to this. So, and that is the original car. As you can see, it's 5 doors. We cut the pillars, cut the back end off as well, so we could fit the cage inside. We took the back doors off. We welded everything together. We put the cage. We had to make the top mount struts. We have to make enough space for the tires to fit. So yes guys, it's a long journey. It has all new suspension, all new bushes, everything is new, the brakes, everything. And that is the first start of the car as well. You know, we're so proud about this build, it's unreal. And that is the exhaust manifold I made for it as well. All of this work's been done in-house, guys. So all of done on a budget, like I said in the past, and we've done the best with the best tools we have. And yeah, and I will never forget how much did I learn with this car, you know. And the other car we crashed, you know, we made the fiberglass, we made all sorts of things we never done in the past. So it's been a learning process, and we are so happy about the car. We are so proud. We even paint the car on the road. I know it's not the right thing to do, guys, but once again, we are on the budget. So, you know, we've done the best with the best we had, and it came out really good. At the front end of the car, we have fiberglass front end. Basically, the bumper, the headlights, and the wings or the fenders, everything is one piece. So it's all fiberglass. The bonnet is fiberglass as well, but everything comes apart.
While we're here talking on the front, 3 main people around this build. Elder Puto, the man himself, Skillaturbos, myself, and my brother-in-law in Portugal, and XTC, our mapper.
XTC is a big sport, help us a lot on this build, ideas on the car, and
he was the one that chose the Cordoba.
Yeah, he's the one who's blamed for us to have a Cordoba, because we didn't want to have a Cordoba, we want something smaller so we could beat times, but we end up with a Cordoba. I think it was the best way to go. If I trying to go back today, I would do exactly the same what I done. So I wouldn't change anything on the car. I probably would change something, but it's like money involved. So yeah, big shout out for these three people, and big shout out to Super Threads Automotive. That's where I work. Help us out a lot. Like the space, the car is on the garage all the time, electricity, and nights and nights me and Luis spend on the car. Now we're gonna take the bonnet and show you underneath. We already removed the front. We have access to the nitrous bottles, and as you can see, it's one on each side. Intercooler is an air-to-air intercooler. We were planning to go ice cooler, but the problem with ice cooler, you have to carry ice all the time.
It's a pain. There's no, you have to carry the ice to the
it's
truck.
not just that, we want to have fun. We don't want to just carry ice all the time, worry about the next day where we're gonna get ice from. So we went back air-to-air intercooler, and it's facing down. So far we're really happy with the intake temperatures because the air goes underneath, and we have like a scoop underneath, pulls the air up. Plus we have a fan over here, helps pulling the air up so it cools down a little bit. On the middle we have our coolant radiator, and this box is actually to create vacuum to help everything
transporting the air through. We can now talk about the block. Let's explain what we done, all the parts involved on this engine from top to bottom, so you know as well. So the engine is a PD 8 valves. Rods, we got the Vacoma rods. Pistons are the KS 81.5.
The cylinder head is been ported by Vacoma. It's a company down in Portugal. They are specialized in PD engines. Actually, is everything supplied by Luis. Is the main guy, supplies all PD parts, everything you need. You need to speak to him because he sells all of this. So it's a Vacoma ported head, has bigger valves, upgraded valve springs, a high profile camshaft, and it has as well 100% plus fire rod injectors. Everything is supplied by Luis himself. You can see we're still using alternator. That is because I haven't managed to find a 15-volt battery. I don't know if it's worth it changing or not, if the alternator takes much load off the engine, but for now we're gonna keep the alternator until we heard good things about the 15 voltage batteries. Now we're moving into the turbos. It's supplied by skillaturbos, the man himself, so there's no other person better to talk about this turbo than actually himself.
So the turbo is the main part to supply the air to the engine. These engines, if they want to power, you need to send air, as much air as you can. So we designed this 8-inch intake. Coming to the turbo is a 2869 ball bearing turbo, 69 compressor wheel, billet wheel designed by skillaturbos. Is a unique design, took us a lot of time to develop, but we're very happy with the results. The turbo is normally supplied by vacuum controlled, but Elder asked to be electronic because he thinks the movement is more accurate being electronic controlled. He done a good job on get it to work. We're still developing this solution. Maybe that's the way forwards for every turbo we're gonna do from now on. But for now, we're still in development. The turbo is side mounted on the engine, looks good. We wanted to make it look good as well. Easy to access. So the turbo runs 3.5 bars, no problems. Enough to do 400 to 450 brake horsepower without NOS. When you add the NOS, it goes to 600, no problems, like 600, 700. That's more or less where we are at the moment. It's a side mount. We put it on a side mount, looks good. Elder done a nice manifold to mount the turbo on here, as you will see on these pictures. So now moving to the back, we got the fuel nozzle here, the coolant bottle on here, and hidden away we have the fuel tank as well, so you will see on these pictures here, and the waste for the coolant on there.
He keeps forgetting things. So we have the fuel pump behind or underneath the fuel tank, and we have the fuel filter behind the fuel tank as well, or underneath the fuel tank, and the battery is under the it's behind the fuel tank. So everything is tucked down there. On this side of the engine, we have a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is contain Wave LSD, 4th gear reinforcement, and steel forks. The forks is what actually selects the gears, because sometimes we going too excited and the forks break. So for that not happening, we reinforced all the forks, the 4th gear reinforced, and the Wave LSD to help the traction on the 2 front wheels. On the side here, these tubes, we have to make these tubes because when we're trying to lower the car, we run out of travel on the shock absorber. So this has all been raised. This is not original anymore. So I had to raise this about 2 inches so to allow me to fit the big drag tires. This is not the drag tires. This is just a random wheels we use to drive on the road. Suspension wise, we have just a standard Seat coilovers with smaller springs, because if we put the big springs, the car is going to be too high. So we got smaller springs with the standard Seat coilovers. So it's nothing fancy or anything like that. These wheels is not the right wheels to do drag racing, but we purchased these wheels not long ago to actually race on the road. So if you want to follow along, see where we're going to race, we're going to race on a normal road, just subscribe to the channel and just put a like as well, it will help. So this is Japan racing wheels, 9-inch wide, 17-inch tall. The tire is 255 40/17. The Toyo R88 or R888. And guys, it's nothing fancy. It's like we build it as we go along. On the top here, we have a stretch brace. It's not because I don't think this is strong enough. It's because we need something to hold the bonnet. The bonnet is fiberglass, and the wind presses down. So the bonnet, it goes on here, and to be honest, looks good. It's all custom made. We got quite happy with it. If we move down to the side, we have a unique Seat Cordoba 3 doors. Guys, it wasn't made Cordoba 3 doors, so we have to make this all indoors, just me and Luis. And there was another lad helping us build this as well. It was Damien. If I go back on the footage, you guys may be seeing him helping us. And unfortunately, he passed away and he left the build halfway through, but we carry on the build for him. And that's quite of the reasons I delayed the videos a little bit, because I lost commitment recording videos because everybody was down. So yeah, but just for him, we got the car back together, how he would like the car, how he would be happy with it. So that's why I delayed a little bit on the videos, because I wasn't having engagement to actually either speak English or talk about the car, or either talk about the situation, because he was a very good friend of mine. He's not just a friend, was actually helping me build the car. So he helped me do this, he helped me convert these to 3 doors, and you know, big shout out to him and his family, and God bless him. So moving to the back, the Cordova 3 doors with racing 32 wheels. It's 4-inch wide and 26-inch tall, with standard brakes at the back. Yes, still standard brakes at the back. I know we should go like for proper racing brakes, but guys, this has been built on the budget. It's been built with some of the parts of the other one, because we are not rich, we are immigrants, we are in UK, and we do what we can with the budget we can. At the end of the day, we're not going to take money off our families to have a racing car. So moving around the back, guys, it's original Seat Cordova, apart from the parachute. And by the way, this is the guy we are talking about. So he died with a brain tumor. So for people who don't know, he died with a brain tumor. So yeah, but just I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'll start to get emotional. So it's a completely standard back end apart from the parachute. Some of you might find weird why the parachute is attached to the boot, because normally you have a pipe holding the parachute. But I have this question as well, but I spoke to some people by FIA. They said it doesn't matter where the parachute is attached, long as the spring inside the parachute, it pulls the parachute out of the way. So you can attach this anywhere, long as it's secure. The only thing that matters is this hook under here. It needs to be attached to the roll cage, so when you deploy, actually holds the car down. The actually mount of the parachute don't really matter. And one another thing, and it's very important, this is still glass. Guys, this is not plastic, this is glass. The main reason behind this, because acrylic looks shit. Simple as that, guys. I don't like it. I know acrylic is lighter, but I don't like it. They go yellow, they get damaged too quickly. The very back one and the front one, they are glass. The aerial, I've been told off by some people just leaving the aerial on, because we don't really use the aerial. So, and I think from engine wise and the back of the car, guys, there's not a lot to say, so let's move on into the inside of the car. On the inside of the car, you got the 6-speed manual shifter, you got a hydro brake to help when you do burnouts, and we have a bucket seat, Cobero, I don't know how to pronounce it, guys, I'm sorry. And we have a 5-point harness. And one of the mistakes we made on the other car is we only had 4-point harness, because it didn't have this bottom one. So it allows you to slide on the seat. That's why on the other car we broke the seat mount, because if we slide it off, you come loose on the seat belt. So on this car, we went the extra mile and we put a 5-point harness seat. And you know, it's some things we learn by, you know, by living. It's like no one is expert. So yeah, seat belts are done. We got the parachute lever. The only person actually used this lever before was Luís, but he didn't have a good experience, so I haven't used the parachute. I have done 154 mile an hour. So, you know, I didn't need it yet, but soon we're going to use. Down there we have the original ECU from the car. It's not aftermarket or anything like that. We're trying to come up with some aftermarket, but so far this has been working good for us, so we're gonna stick with it. And 4-bar boost gauge supplied by Luís, so if you want one, if you need one, just give him a shout. Stock locks, stock cluster, doesn't need more than that. And you have a steering wheel, a Momo steering wheel, and a nitrous button on the steering, and some control panels over here, so it turns the fuel pump on, turns the fan on, it turns a few things. So guys, very basic, apart from the cage. Yeah, definitely I have a roll cage. After what happened, we can't just be racing without a roll cage. Yeah, that's the car from the inside. If you want to know any further, just leave a comment below and we'll try to answer. So this is it, guys. This is what's me and Luís and XTC modified. The guy does all the mapping for us. That's what we created, that's what we done. Hope you guys enjoy. If you have questions, please by all means leave on the comments. So far we achieved 9.4 seconds with this car. So it done exactly the same time. No, this one is faster.
A little bit faster.
Yeah, so the other one was 9.46. No, 9.47.
9.476. And now is 9.467.
So a little bit faster, and we gain 5 mile an hour more.
Yeah, 5 mile an hour.
So we gain 5 mile an hour more.
154 top speed.
154 mile an hour. The weight of the car is 978
978, yeah.
978 kilos. So it's not a really light car, but it's not a heavy car. Any more words you want to say to the viewers?
No, I hope you guys enjoy the way we do. We're very proud of the car. Let's see what we achieve from now on. From now, it's been all good.
For now, we took it 3 times on the track.
3 times, yeah.
All brilliant. If you guys want to check that, you can go on my other channel, Portuguese channel, and all been recorded there. And if you guys want to follow along this journey, I'm going to be trying to post videos more frequently.
Frequently, yeah. Have you told them about we going to do some testing on the road or no?
I don't think so.
No, we can't yet talk about it, but these cars are going to be tested on a road tarmac surface against to another car. Stay tuned, you might like that video soon as well. That's the reason why we bought these wheels. So yeah, let's see what we get.
And if you guys don't want to miss another project like this, subscribe, because it's going to come project bigger than this. You don't think?
Yeah, it will be bigger than this.
A lot bigger. And it's going to do wheelies as well.
Whee!
So stay tuned, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.